Morning, guys.
Morning.
Warm welcome back to Motorhoming Adventures. We're just leaving our site in Luxembourg.
Yeah, waiting for the bread shop to open. We
yes.
ordered some baguettes, or a baguette, for our picnic lunch on the way to Calais.
Absolutely, yeah. We've got, how many miles have we got to do today?
About 260-ish today, 260, 270, depending on which way the sat-nav sends us. We may have a stop off at one or two of the war cemeteries on the way, because they're quite a spectacle to see. So yeah, not quite sure how long it will take us, but well, this is a fairly early start. It's about 8, just before 8 in fact, in the morning.
It's very early for me. It's much too early for me.
It's going to be well early tomorrow, because we've got to be at the Channel Tunnel at about 7 in the morning, so that'll be up at 5:30, job. Well dark.
Oh gosh.
God.
Oh well.
Anyway,
it's been worth it.
Absolutely. So out of Luxembourg into France today. Enjoy the scenery, and we'll show you Bal Camping, which is near to Calais, later on in the film. And a farewell therefore to Camping Belle Vue 2000 as the sun comes up. We have been lucky. Some nice driving weather.
An interesting statue as we approach the border between Belgium and France in about 2 kilometres. 2 kilometres. I've just made up another unit of measurement. No, 2 kilometres. I've had too much coffee this morning, I think that's what it is. Oh, there we go, there's the sign for France. Oh, bonjour France.
Park, there we go.
Yep, not far from our campsite now, just around this bend, I think. Bal Park, about 20 miles from Calais, so it's very convenient before setting off tomorrow for the Eurotunnel. Hotel and Camping Belle.
Well, there's the entrance to Bal Camping. We came in from that direction. We've got like a little theme parky thing here as well, straight opposite. We're just gonna go for our daily stretch the legs after a day's driving. 276 miles, I think, from Luxembourg up to here. So we're just out in the little village that is next to Bal Camping. Once we get back, I'll show you the facilities in there. The reception opens at 4, so we actually got there about 1:45. So the barrier was up, so we just went in, helped ourselves to a pitch, hooked up, and it says come back and see him at 4 p.m, which we'll do when we get back from our stroll. Bal Park, that's what it seems to be. Still not quite sure what it is. Looks like a little sort of park to nature, and some sort of little mini nature park with a few animals here and there. And there you'll see just up ahead there, that's where that width and height restriction was referring to that I mentioned as we were driving towards the site, because that's a bit close for us. We're about 3 meters high and 2.7 wide, so, but it was beyond the entrance to the campsite, so obviously come in from the direction we did, with Bal Camping on your left as you approach. Cool, there's a well tended allotment, look at that lot. Very nice too, bit of fresh veg, bit of everything in there. Lovely. Ah, now here we go. There's the Bridge of Doom for some. Obviously for the vast majority I think we'd be okay getting in there, but the 2.5 might be an issue. So yes, if you're smaller than that, don't worry, but if you've got one of the larger motorhomes, beware of this bridge. And in fact, look at that old plaque on the wall there. It's fascinating. It's like an old gate to the city or to the town. Perhaps they dropped boiling hot olive oil from the parapets, or badly rotten garlic at any interlopers. Yeah, quite a structure that. And there you go, look at that. There's a bit of history. You need to pause the film if you wanted to read all of it, but gosh, from 57 before Jesus Christ. Now that does make this an old route. A very old route indeed. No wonder they had this wall here, to keep out all the invaders. How dare they? And lovely with that house next to it. Isn't that lovely? I've seen a bit of history in the big stone carved on the side there, stone carvings. Beautiful. Ah, the mairie, that's like the town hall bit. And the mayor's cafe. A little library there, the bibliothèque. Little village square. Quite a few of the buildings have got the little coat of arms there. Salon de coiffeur, something I don't really need, with haircuts at number 4 and number 2. What's left of it, that is. Wow, just off that square as well, looks like that's what was an old mill. Look at that. Is that interesting? I wonder why they've put the stones like that. Wow. Okay, in the comments anyone, why have the stones been set in the ground like that? There we go, that's in fact is where Bal Camping is. That's the name of the village here. Tournehem-Sur-La-Hem. And that's a plaque just on another building here. And then the river, La Hem, if that's how it's pronounced, is this little one here. Wow, isn't that pretty? Lovely. That's a pretty little spot, isn't it? Very nice too. So there's a little information board back there that says that there are trout and salmon, and I think the stones set into the ground there are something to do with promoting the area and all the spawning of those fish. Obviously a way that helps them get upstream, perhaps. A bit like we have salmon steps and that in faster flowing rivers in the UK, I guess. Similar sort of process. No sign of any fishes today though. Lovely bit of northern French countryside. Now, there is a weeping willow tree. Look at the size of that. We used to have one years ago in our front garden, which was pretty colossal as well. But look, right by the village bull court, pétanque, whichever you prefer to call it. There's probably a reason for one or the other name. There you go, if you know the reason. When is pétanque bull and when is bull pétanque? Or is it exactly the same thing? Let me know. Lovely memorial there. The children of Tournehem who died for France. Along with those gazillions of others. If you remember from our film of when we first came over to France in June, going past some of those cemeteries. Beautifully done cemeteries. So many lives. Tragic loss. A grand old church there. Wow. Look at those ornate graves. Beautifully done. So well kept as well. Beautiful old building. Wow, be amazing to hear that fire up. They all got up there. I bet that fills this space with some sound. Look at the old staircase going up to it as well. Some craftsmanship there. In fact, look at that surname there, Bal. We're at Bal Camping. A local family by the looks of it. So, reception just down there. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, about 10 pitches. One other van on the site at the moment, apart from the two of us. A couple of notches up the ramps to level us out a bit. Bin straight there, water tap there, fresh water, power obviously at the back there. So a really handy straight out there in the morning. Barriers opened at 6 AM, or in fact he said that they probably won't close it this evening, so you can basically leave early. We are an early start tomorrow, about 6:20. We've just booked in at the restaurant there in that conservatory bit you can see. And I'll show you the menu for that, which is on the wall outside. Just a sec when we go down there. But then next door here Looks like there's a bigger site of mixture of mobile homes and caravans and bits and bobs in there. There's a shower block and stuff there, but it looks like, because we're out of season now, we're October 12th today, just where it says reception down there, there's like a single room there with a shower, toilet, bits and bobs like that. So it's it looks like there's just the one shower for our access. So if you're coming here en masse, then make sure you work out who's going to get in the shower quick, because and as I say, it may just be at this time of year, October, when things are quieter. There's just the one shower for us to use in the next before we leave tomorrow morning. So we've formed a rota and we're going to be heading in to the showers. Definitely not at 6 in the morning though. So that's on the side of the building. That's the single shower. It's actually a very good shower, but as I say, only one toilet, one shower. So bit of a free-for-all, but well worth it. Nice rain type shower head, and as hot as you want. So that's all I need. And this was the bit once you've turned off here. Once you've turned off the road there, that's the reception just up there. Use the hotel reception for the moho bit. And then there's another access in just over the back of this hedge here, which I think serves the sort of holiday park, which I guess is probably associated with that adventure type animal park over there and whatever else. We just parked up at the front here into reception. Oh yes, and I was going to show you the menu, which is out the front here. Look at that lovely fuchsia. There we go. So sort of starters, €7 or €8. Main courses, desserts. There we go. Grub. And we're going to drop in there tonight. And apart from that lovely conservatory area at the back, they've got this little area at the front here as well for dining. Oh, there we go, shower's clear. Single shower in there, massive walk-in jobby, and more than enough. As long as the place isn't absolutely heaving packed, and then it'll be a bit of a fight. And there's the little terrace at the back, and a lot of restaurant spaces inside as well. Plenty of space, even when it is full. But still only 3 of us here at the moment. About £16-17. We booked it through Caravan and Motorhome Club. It was one of the first sites I booked, in fact, right back in about June-ish, July-ish, when we decided to travel again in September. So Caravan and Motorhome Club, or I'm sure you could probably book direct with Camping Belle. But yeah, about £16.95 a night. 2 adults, 1 van with hookup. Well, look at this. Wow. Oh, cod over there. Nikki's had an omelette, and I've had a turkey with a bit of wine jus, I think, in there. Very nice too. Look at that, isn't that fantastic? Lovely bit of grub, bit of bread with it, some local beer. Oh, perfect.
Morning guys. Well, we've left Bal Camping now, and we've actually hit UK soil, and we're on our way back to Tenby. Campsite at Bal Camping was really convenient, close to the Eurotunnel. Recommend it for its convenience. The facilities were fine. The restaurant there was lovely. The food was really nice actually, and really convenient. You know, you're coming back from Europe, you're on your last night, you perhaps don't want to cook, which we didn't really want to. Reasonably priced food, and very good actually.
Yeah, it was, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was, yeah.
Lovely.
So yeah, it'll be interesting to see what our house looks like when we get back. Long grass, no doubt.
Yes,
And,
we'll need a small herd of sheep to get through the grass, I'd imagine. Yeah, and when we got up this morning, blimey, the van said 2 degrees and a frost warning. What is that about?
Yeah. But it's good to be back and enjoying rediscovering our home again, and
Doing the big tidy up.
Doing the big tidy up, but it's been a brilliant...
Until the next adventure.
Exactly, but it's been fantastic.
It has, yeah. Absolutely brilliant. Bring on the next one.
Indeed, yeah. So we'll say bye for now. See you soon.
Thanks, guys. Bye now. And if, by magic, it's empty. It's empty. Because we're here. Yes, we've mysteriously flown from Camping Belle to, look at the state of the garage, Camping Belle through 304 miles from the Eurotunnel to all the way to Tenby. So I've just unloaded. Look how bare it's looking in here. No rugs down. Oh, fridge needs to be switched off. That's off. Look, it's looking a bit bare. Beds are stripped back. Cupboards are empty. Albeit we're going off again on Friday. It's Wednesday today, we're going off on Friday. Taking the van off for my fabulous niece Emma's wedding. But while we're in here, I thought I'd just show you. So, the final mileage, 3,245 miles to take our van up to take the van up to 11,000, just over 11,000 in about a year and a week that we've had her, 11,100. And look at that. So for that 3,000 odd miles, we managed to get 29.9 out of the diesel. So that's not too bad. Pretty happy with that. I think the best we had was about 34, which was actually, I think, the first from here to Folkestone. Pretty flat old country is the UK, but of course once you get up into the Alps and thereabouts, it's a tad more work for this good old diesel, which, bless her, has not missed a single beat. So there we go. So there's the final bit of data on that, but that will go some other bits and pieces that that we're going to tell you about in terms of the cost. That 4 weeks in Europe, 10 odd countries, the total cost that we got to, if you're planning such an escapade, and I thoroughly recommend it.